Welcome back, Barca fans. We've got a packed update from Camp Nou today with big news both on and off the pitch. 3 key signings, Roony Bardghji, Gerard Martín and Wojciech Szczęsny, may miss the next 2 La Liga matches due to ongoing registration issues. Meanwhile, Marcus Rashford has already picked up a hilarious new nickname from his teammates after making his debut in the 3-0 win over Mallorca. On top of that, defender Gerard Martín has turned down a big-money Premier League offer, and Barca are already looking ahead to 2026 with Alessandro Bastoni lined up as a long-term partner for Pau Cubarsí. Plus, new father Frenkie De Jong missed training for a very special reason. And if that wasn't enough, both Barca and Real Madrid are tracking Leicester City wonderkid Jeremy Monga after his breakout in the championship. Lots to cover, so let's get straight into it. A trio of first-team stars at La Liga giants Barcelona may be forced to sit out each of the club's next 2 fixtures. That's according to Diario AS, who point towards as much as coming owing to the ongoing registration issues in Catalonia's capital. Barcelona are fresh off registering 2 of the club's summer signings just in time for their La Liga opener against RCD Mallorca this past weekend. This came after Deco and company prioritized the additions of Joan Garcia and Marcus Rashford to Hansi Flick's matchday ranks. Several others, however, remain completely unaware of when they may take to the pitch in Blaugrana colors for the first time in 2025-26. This comes amid confirmation on the part of AS that there is a possibility that Roony Bardghji, Gerard Martín and Wojciech Szczęsny may not yet be registered for the matches against Levante and Rayo Vallecano, but the club has stated that they will be 100% available from September 1st. Barcelona star Marcus Rashford has this week revealed that he has been afforded a humorous pet name by his new teammates in Catalonia's capital. Frontman Rashford is for his part of course fresh off taking to the pitch in Barcelona colors in a competitive setting for the very first time. En route to a 3-0 La Liga opening day victory over RCD Mallorca, the Englishman was introduced to proceedings off the bench during the second half. As much comes after Rashford spent the weeks prior doing his utmost to integrate himself into Hansi Flick's star-studded squad. Early this week, the 27-year-old in turn sat down for an interview with Diario Sport. And it was during as much that Rashford, as alluded to above, provided an insight into the affectionate nickname afforded to him by some of his new teammates. Spanish language? When they're having fun among themselves inside the locker room, they call me Sweetie, Chuche. I don't know what it means, but it's funny when they say it. A member of the defensive ranks at La Liga champions Barcelona has turned down a big-money proposal by way of the Premier League. That's according to journalist José Álvarez Haya of El Chiringuito TV, who points towards Gerard Martín as the player in question. The name of defender Martín of course took its place front and center in the media chatter surrounding Barcelona earlier this summer. This came after word was forthcoming that the 23-year-old had been identified as a leading summer target on the part of not 1, but 2 Premier League clubs. Both Bournemouth and Wolverhampton Wanderers were understood to have earmarked Martín as a potential signing with a view to next season. And as alluded to above, if the latest word doing the rounds in Spain early this week is anything to go by, then one of these clubs, or perhaps another from England, went as far as to offer the left-back a lucrative contract. As per a report from the aforementioned José Álvarez Haya, Gerard Martín has rejected a significant offer from the Premier League. FC Barcelona are unlikely to make any major moves to strengthen the squad before the ongoing transfer window closes in under 2 weeks. However, plans are already being drafted for the next year. One of the major issues that the Blaugrana wish to address in 2026 is to sign a long-term replacement for Robert Lewandowski, whose contract expires at the end of the season. Meanwhile, it appears that the Blaugrana plan on bringing in a top-quality centre-back to pair with Pau Cubarsí for the long run. Alessandro Bastoni emerges as a priority target. To that end, Fischages now reports that Barcelona are preparing for the signing of Alessandro Bastoni from Inter Milan for the 2026 summer transfer window. Club president Joan Laporta, director Deco and manager Hansi Flick are all in agreement that the Italian defender fits the profile they are looking for following the departure of Íñigo Martínez to Al Nassr. At 26 years old, Bastoni has established himself as one of the best defenders in Europe. He has 2 Serie A titles to his name and has played in 2 Champions League finals with the Nerazzurri, proving his reliability on the biggest stages. The fact that he is a left-footed centre-back is particularly attractive to Barcelona, who prioritize a player with strong ball-playing ability to partner Cubarsí in the coming years. Inter Milan are not willing to easily part ways with Bastoni. They already rejected a Chelsea offer worth around €50 million this summer. However, in 2026, the defender will enter the final 2 years of his contract, which opens a potential opportunity for Barcelona. Barcelona will need a sale to accommodate Bastoni. Before moving for Bastoni, Barca plan to make space in the squad. Ronald Araujo's name has been mentioned as a possible departure if he does not establish himself as an undisputed starter this season. The sporting management's plan is clear. Secure a significant transfer fee for a centre-back and reinvest part of that amount in the signing of the Inter Milan ace. Barcelona have already communicated their intention to Bastoni's camp for him to be one of their major signings in 2026, while Inter Milan will try to keep him with a contract renewal. According to a report from Fischages, FC Barcelona have started taking a close look at 16-year-old winger Jeremy Monga. The Leicester City youngster recently made headlines by scoring his first professional goal in the EFL Championship, and since then his name has been a part of discussions between both Real Madrid and Barcelona. It is being said that there have been discussions about him at Valdebebas and Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper for months, but his senior team debut and immediately impressive performance have changed the entire scenario. About the report. Reports also suggest that both Barcelona and Real Madrid sent their scouts to his youth-level matches. However, now that the English youngster has shown his potential in the first team, it has become imperative for both clubs to speed up the process. Reports also reveal that the plan is clear, and that is to convince those around the player as quickly as possible and to ensure that he is brought to Spain by the age of 18. Barcelona returned to work on Tuesday to begin preparations for their second match of the La Liga season against Levante this weekend, and there was one notable player missing as Frenkie De Jong did not report to the session. But his absence was for a very good reason. The Dutchman did not train with his teammates in order to go to a hospital and attend the birth of his second child, according to multiple reports from Catalan media. De Jong and his partner, Mickey Kimmini, welcomed their first baby 2 years ago, and have now added another member to the family along with little Miles. Frenkie is expected to return to training normally on Wednesday, and he'll certainly do it with a really big smile on his face. Here's to a happy and healthy birth for Mickey, and congratulations to the De Jong family. Barcelona are ready to rival Chelsea in the chase for Alessandro Bastoni, although any move is viewed for the summer of 2026. According to Fischages, Barcelona are considering making a move for Alessandro Bastoni in the summer of 2026, and rival Chelsea for the centre-back. The Italian defender will enter the final 2 years of his deal at Inter Milan next summer, with Barcelona eager to pair him alongside Pau Cubarsí for the longer-term future. Alessandro Bastoni is probably one of the best left-sided central defenders on the continent, and it is a bit surprising that not many sides have made their moves for the Italian. The 26-year-old does have an important place at Inter Milan, with the Serie A club viewing him as key to their plans. Inter Milan have already ensured that interested clubs know of the high price the 26-year-old Serie A defender will cost. The price point may be a big reason for the lack of interest, although Barcelona are now making plans for a move in the summer of 2026. Barcelona are considering changes to their backline following the departure of Íñigo Martínez to Al Nassr. The Catalan giants view Bastoni as the ideal partner to Pau Cubarsí for the long-term future, and they may not attempt to sign the 26-year-old Italian defender this summer due to financial constraints. Should they sell Chelsea-linked Ronald Araujo this summer, there might be an opportunity for a late dash on Bastoni. However, for the time being, they are unlikely to do that, although there have been rumors of Chelsea keeping close tabs on the Italian. Chelsea are not interested in Alessandro Bastoni. Chelsea had been linked with Bastoni, although Ben Jacobs has suggested those rumors were wide off the mark. The Blues have been thrown back into the market for a new centre-back following the injury to Levi Colwill. There have been links with Piero Hincapié as an option to replace Colwill, although Chelsea are not seriously pushing to bring in a defensive cover for the injured centre-back. As for Alessandro Bastoni, he might stay put at Inter Milan, with the club not expected to entertain any offers in this current window. And that's the latest from Barcelona. From the registration struggles that could sideline Szczęsny, Bardghji and Martín, to Rashford's funny new nickname, Gerard Martín's Premier League rejection, and the long-term plan for Bastoni in 2026, it's clear the club is juggling short-term challenges and long-term ambitions. Add in Frenkie de Jong's wonderful family news and the battle with Madrid for Jeremy Monga, and you can see why it's never a quiet week at Camp Nou. What do you think, Kules? Should Barca push harder for Bastoni, or focus on securing their current squad first? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like if you enjoyed the update, and don't forget to subscribe for more daily Barca news. Visca Barca!